Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today is a special video. It marks the 3-year I have been here. I still sometimes feel like I haven't even popped off and did what I want to do with this channel, but I've never formally introduced myself. This is real. This is it. Like, subscribe, comment, and okay, so I figured I would do an intro because I've literally never officially introduce myself though, and I always get right to business on my channel. I never say anything about myself. I just get right into it to give you guys a little bit more context about who I am and whose channel this is. The 14th, so November 14th, would have marked 3 official years since I posted / started my YouTube, my first video. So my name is Nia, or a lot of times now people call me Crispina. I really answer to both. Some people call me by my middle name sometimes, weirdly enough, which is Lee. I really don't care as long as people don't pronounce my name Naya. It really bothers me when I correct somebody about my name and then they keep calling me Naya. Lady Aqua over here. I'm an Aquarius. I'm 22. I'm about to be 23 in January. And I feel like it's like a job application. I went on my social medias and I was just like, so what do y'all want to know about me? So collectively there are 16 questions. I'm gonna get right into it. Let's go. All right, are you ready?
No, these niggas always bringing wolves into this damn house.
So first question, I have it all in my YouTube notebook just so I didn't have to look on my phone. What is my favorite color was the first question.
Did not tell you this is a T-Wolf turn.
What is y'all doing? Okay, let me finish, please. This is please, just let me get this out. This is my passion, Susie. Which is blue, which is funny. You know, Aquarius, water, you know, attraction, vibes, whatever. I want to say in my last recent 4 to 5 years, I've really been into purple. I don't know, I'm kind of weird because I love red. I really love purple. Red and purple go together. As you know from my channel, I love color in general. It's probably blue or purple, periwinkle, lavender, that family. Someone asked me what my favorite makeup palette was, but I'll put it up on the screen. Eyeshadow is my favorite part of makeup, so it's kind of really hard for me to pick a favorite palette. My Juvia's Place palettes, and then my Beauty Bay EYN 42 Bright Matte Color Palette. That thing is $20 for 42 pigmented. So question number 3, someone asked me when I was little, what did I think that I was gonna do or be when I grew up? So for those of you that don't know, I grew up, I was extremely shy. I mean, I still am, but I was just really extremely shy, extremely quiet, and I was a nerd. I somehow always ended up in math and science classes and interested in stuff like that. I always got good grades in school, so I always thought I was gonna be a pediatrician. 8 years is too much, but pediatrician I would have got my BS in and then went back for 2 years to get my, but 6 years basically, so it would have worked out. For the longest, literally up until I was 19, I literally thought I was going to be a pediatrician or at very minimum a nurse. So yeah. Someone asked me if I was a boy for one day, what's the first thing that I would do? I think we all would like to know what the opposite experience would be. Guys can live at the bare minimum. Walk around with no shirt, pee standing up, don't have to wash your hands. Well, that's free will, but you know what I'm getting here. They just live so cavemanish. So I'm not gonna lie, if I only had one day, the drippiest, not drippiest, but nice little outfit, go find me some honey, go find me a bad little vibe. She been in my mind, something, she gets laid. And I would just take a whole bunch of pictures because I don't know how all that would work, but I would need documentation. So someone asked me, why did God make me so fine? Thank you. Genetics. I don't know. As of almost coming up on last year, so next month in December, it would have been a full year that I graduated college. So I graduated college with 2 communication degrees. So let me just throw that out about myself. And then someone asked me, what was the worst part about college? This is completely biased, this answer, because everyone's college experience is completely different. I went to a university where social life was kind of not the strongest. I mean, people had it, but more than I felt. The campus sucked, basically. I'm just not gonna sugarcoat. The campus sucked. The people were questionable. Everyone just kind of made the best out of a dire situation. I mean, the academics is great, but socially it was just dead. And it was just So for me, the worst part about school was, for one, I was up there by myself. Essentially, I didn't really have any close friends up there. I mean, I tried to make friends, but I was essentially by myself. I also had to work to keep myself through school, so I literally was always busy. I think just really, truly learning how to be alone. Like, I already knew, but it's a difference between being alone with your family and being alone without your family. Someone asked me, what is my biggest fear? So it's funny because I've been doing so much like introspection lately, and like just really thinking about like me, like it's called shadow work, but just kind of really thinking back on like your kind of negative / bad traits, looking into yourself. I think my biggest fear, I'm always scared not to be good enough in every aspect. Like I always feel like I need to, it works not in my favor sometimes, because it's like I'm not good at my accomplishments. Like, because I'm always reaching so high, I either beat myself up as soon as I don't do something, or if I accomplish something, I sweep it under the rug. Like, I graduated college with 2 degrees, and literally that night I was just sitting there just kind of like, oh my God, I'm graduating and I don't have this and this and that. Like, sometimes it's not good. So long story short, I'm a perfectionist, and I just don't like when I don't feel like I did enough. Why did I start my channel? I had my idea to start my channel since I was 16. So that is a complete whole other video that for some reason I just cannot get uploaded because it's just so complex and makes my brain hurt. But I fried my hair off when I was like in like middle school, just because my parents put me in suburban schools, and I wanted to be like all of the white girls and have my hair straight, and I just literally fried my hair off. So it wasn't until 15 and I was officially allowed to do my hair myself, nothing about taking care of my natural hair, and my hair was damaged. So that's when I first started getting on YouTube, is to teach myself how to repair my hair, mastered curls and natural hair. That's when I went over to makeup. So originally I was 16 when I started. I had the idea to start my YouTube, but it was just for like my journey. And then I was 19, I started it more of like with like a business mindset. So someone asked, what are my goals and aspirations? My brain only thought so far. At a point, like for the longest, I just knew you're gonna graduate high school and then you're gonna graduate college. You know what I mean? That I just to get myself to that finish line, like that was just like where my brain went so far. It's been almost a year since I've graduated, and now my goals and aspirations, well, I've been working on it, but it's just been to find myself outside of school. 59.
Here's him. Just give
I mean, your case is not.
I don't want my case on my pods. Because I can't hear
As of right now, like, of course, everyone wants to be financially stable. And, I mean, most people, that's a common end goal. And most people want, like, a family. And I definitely want both of those. But for right now, my goals and aspirations are to really, like, I'm in the process right now, but to really become aware of myself to the point where I can really learn a true balance in life. There's always going to be good, there's always going to be bad, but like I personally really need to learn how to embrace both and accept and like I said, like balance. So my aspiration right now, my goal is just to really find my grounding, my stability, and like, I mean, to really like get comfortable with myself. Like I'm doing that, but I really... So someone asked me plans after the pandemic. First of all, I don't even know when that's going to be, and it's stressing me out because I've been wanting to start my makeup business for so long, and I know I still could do it right now, but for concerns of my safety and, you know, it's just a lot going on right now. I don't know, but eventually, hopefully, allegedly, after the pandemic, I would really love to get started on my makeup business. I want to eventually start transitioning out of 9-to-5 jobs. I'm not saying it like I don't appreciate my job. But yeah. Someone asked me if I was single. Yes. Someone asked me what is something I've always wanted to do. I have always wanted to go like dirt bike or like 4-wheeler riding in the desert with like a scarf around my face and like sunglasses on and like dirty combat boots and like jean shorts. Like this is so descriptive, but I don't know, like I just want to disconnect today basically, but I've always wanted to like ride one of those. So yeah. So someone asked me, was it easier or harder to finish my bachelor's degree in 4 years, and do I use my degree? So in high school, I took what some people call like basically dual enrollment. So I got credit because I took them in high school. So I already came into my university with college credit. So for me, I was able, I didn't even explain that. So I started off as a nursing major. She was like, well, I think you should do nursing first. And she was the one that explained to me how to do that system with the pediatrics. So I did a full year of pre-nursing. I mean, my GPA was good. I mean, but it was like a confidence thing because it was just so competitive, and I just saw how it was stressing me out personally, but I just knew I was not passionate about being a nurse. So I transitioned to a communication major. Answer the question, yes, I currently do use my degree for my job. I work in collections. I mean, I could use that. I could get that job without the degree. But with my degree, like for instance, Ellen DeGeneres, we have the same degree. So broadcasting, spokeswoman, basically anything what I'm kind of already doing anyways with media content. So it just kind of goes hand in hand and just helped me build up arguments better and like articulate myself better. So like I said, like I was really shy. So yes, I use my degree, but I can use it so much. Sometimes it's so hard to explain how I could use it. Someone asked me what's new and next. What's new and next is I'm doing a whole complete rebrand of everything. So like my logos, well, getting started with this get to know me video. I'm slightly changing up my content, what I want to focus on. Like my YouTube vision has changed, what I want to do with all of this. So what's new and next is Crispina 2.0. That's all I'm going to say. Lastly, I want to wrap this up with 5 random facts about myself. So my video literally got interrupted and I'm out of breath. Just ran up the stairs. I took Spanish for 9 years. When I got to college and in the nursing major, they said I didn't have room in my schedule. Recently, I've self-labeled myself as a writer. I love to write.
Y'all motherfuckers be stealing my lighter. I took my freaking lighter.
And you took his, so.
Or even.
I've named off 2 random facts. I'm low-key struggling to name. I love food. That's one of my, like, if they ask you, like, what's, like, a happy day to you, like, whenever I get to, like, eat food and have, like, good conversations with people. I used to be a really big reader. I don't know if that's interesting. I want to get back into it because I feel like I need something that'll calm me down. It literally was bad. Like, I literally used to get in trouble in high school. Like, can you put your book away? Like, my little sister said a random fact about me is I have control issues. We'll leave it there.
I mean, you do have a really good talent for an artistry.
You think so?
I mean, you can draw on a motherfucker's face in the wrong way. But...
Well, that was my get to know me. Happy anniversary to me. This is literally like the most carefree video I've ever done, but